Hey Panthers, welcome to the first PTV Sports episode of 2023. I'm Abigail Morris.
And I'm Eric Johnson. Let's head right into this week's sports updates.
Starting off with soccer, our boys team beat Oaks Christian 3-2 last week and tied Agora. On Tuesday, they tied Calabasas 3-3.
Our girls basketball team beat Quartz Hill in the Burroughs shootout in a score of 43-30.
Both our boys and girls basketball teams are facing off against Westlake on Friday. Girls play at home and boys are playing at Westlake High School.
Girls water polo has an away game tonight at 5:15 against Calabasas.
The college football season came to a conclusion this past Monday. For a quick recap, here's Tyson with the Panther Window.
On Monday night, the TCU Horned Frogs and the Georgia Bulldogs faced off in the heavily anticipated college football playoff national championship. This is the penultimate championship game before the playoff expands to 12 teams in 2024. In case you missed it, here's a recap. The Bulldogs, coming off a championship victory last year in 2022, have been year-long favorites to win back-to-back titles. TCU, however, began the year unranked. Quarterback Max Duggan, who began the year as a backup, led his team to a miraculous undefeated regular season, securing a spot in the playoff. A stunning upset of Michigan in the semifinals gave them a ticket to the championship. The Bulldogs quickly ended their Cinderella story, routing the Frogs 65-7. Stetson Bennett, the 25-year-old and sixth-year senior quarterback, was named Offensive MVP of the championship game for the second straight year, with his impressive performance of 4 passing and 2 rushing touchdowns. The Dogs became only the 7th team to win back-to-back national championships and made history with the most points scored and the largest margin of victory ever in a national championship game. With many star players exiting for the draft, it will be interesting to see how Georgia's success changes this upcoming season. That's all I have for now. Back to the desk.
Congrats to Taz Castle and Carson Berry on winning 2nd and 7th place in the Arroyo tournament.
Tonight, our wrestling team has a dual meet at home at 5:15. To tell you more info, here's Dean.
Hey Panthers, we're in the midst of our winter sports season. Let's check out our wrestling team.
My favorite thing about wrestling is probably the amount of hard work you have to put in to succeed. You just have to go above and beyond everybody else.
My favorite thing about wrestling has got to be after wrestling a really good guy, winning against a really good guy, just that feeling of accomplishment you get, nothing really beats it.
Wrestling's different than any other sport because the amount of conditioning you have to have, the amount of drive and power you have to overcome your opponent. It's a solo battle within a team battle, and you have to fight for your own.
In the weight room, we usually do independent free weights, but a lot of the most important lifts are rows, that's really important, building that pull strength. Pull-ups, squats, it's really important to have strong legs for wrestling. And then conditioning is just really the most important thing, just being able to outlast the other guy on the mat. Wrestling's a lot different from other sports just because of how it's set up, the one-on-one individual aspect. It's really just you against that other guy, whoever wants it more, whoever's better. But, we all do really care about each other as a team, and we all help each other get better at practice every day.
I think people should come out and support us because it's a great, fast-paced show.
People should come out to meets because wrestling's a really fun sport to watch. Wrestling is one of those sports that sometimes something happens that's really exciting to watch. Someone will get slammed or someone will get tossed, and it's just really visually spectacular. And it's really great when you see somebody pull off a really good win. It just makes you feel good.
Come out to a wrestling meet this season. Reporting for PTV, I'm Dean Gillard.
This past Tuesday, our varsity girls soccer team took on Calabasas in a Marmonte League match. The game started slow, with neither team scoring in the first half. However, once the second half started, both offenses started to heat up. Unfortunately, our Panthers fell for it in the nail biter, losing 1-2.
They moved to 5-6 on the year as they take on Westlake this Friday at Westlake High School at 7 p.m. Their next home game is January 20th against Oaks Christian.
Sadly, Panthers, that's all the updates we have for this week.
Have a great rest of your day.